Alright, so let's start off with my note-taking supplies. These are the ones I use on a regular basis. This is my ruler, just a flexible one, my pen. This is my correction pen, highlighter. This highlighter is such a lifesaver, to be honest. And this is my calculator. I love her so much. Love the stickers that I put on it. They're actually DIYs. Anyways, I'm actually taking a geography note, so we're allowed to make our notes by ourselves in geography class. So I'm just gonna be taking it off this textbook because, yeah, why not? Anyways, I always double my margin and make it like super thin. For some reason, I just think it looks better. I mean, do what you want to do, but that's what I do, so I'm just saying. So the first thing is header, and I don't have a calligraphy pen, but I do like pen calligraphy, like with my pen. And now for the subheaders, I always use like uppercase letters, if that makes sense, to like differentiate the header from the subheader and from the rest of the note. So yeah, step three is writing. Like, obviously, you're writing, so you're like writing your notes. And I always get compliments on my handwriting. I will say, I try to make my handwriting look like those Pinterest writings that I always see. And they remind me of like a computer, like what a computer printing a handwriting would look like. So that's what I always try to go for. Yeah, I used to use black pen, like black gel pen, but the reason why I stopped using black is because I just wanted to, fit in the whole blue aesthetic a little more. So I started using blue pen now. I mean, I used to use blue pen before, but I switched to black and now I'm back to blue. So yeah, this is just me taking down my notes. And for this, I like to write my numbers in Korean. For some reason, like I like to write my numbers in Korean. My classmates have like made fun of me for that, not in a bad way though. But yeah, what I do is I like to write like concepts relating to that topic. For example, I'm writing population. I will write concepts or like words that relate to population, like overpopulation, underpopulation, optimum population, population density, just so I know like the key words, and then I will like take them individually and explain them, like each and every one of them, so I know what I'm like studying when I'm studying. So yeah, that's just my little thing that I like to do. And for neat handwriting, I have to say though, try to make like everything on one line. Like, yeah, that's just that. Now for formulas, I always write it at the right side of the note, like at the extreme end, just so I know that, oh, okay, this is where the formula is. But for things like math, for subjects like math, I always write my formulas on the left hand side because formulas are the most part of math, further math, and so on. Yeah, things like that. Physics, chemistry. Yeah. And now is for diagrams. If you're a geography student, you know that we draw a lot of maps. um, yeah, I usually draw with pencil, but I couldn't find my pencil. Yeah, because I was lazy actually to like find it. But I just freehand sketched this map of Africa and I think it came out pretty good. But if I was having a test or an exam, I would obviously draw with a pencil just in case I make any mistakes and I can't get like an extra sheet because my school they don't give extra sheets for exams. So yeah, I really recommend you using a pencil. So I always like bunch my notes together just to make sure I'm not like leaving too much space. I just feel like my brain can't comprehend that. So I will draw my diagrams on the left side of my notes and I will write formulas at the right side. And this little thing that I'm doing is indicating what every like spot on the diagram means. For the dark side, it's extremely populated, and so on. Yeah. So now that we're done, I'm just going to be adding the details, which is like highlighting, ruling, like underlining the things that needs to be underlined, like the important things, the subheaders. I don't usually underline my headers for some reason. I used to do that in the 10th grade, but ever since I got to the 11th grade, I just stopped. Like, I think it looks prettier that way, to be honest. Yeah. Now it's time to use the highlighter. I used to use highlighter like while writing, but that just always took so much time. So what I do is when I'm studying my notes at home, I will use the highlighter to indicate like things that are important and things I should like remember or remember to look at if I'm studying that subject again. So as you can see, I'm writing important here because it is important. Like, just so I know what part of the diagram is for. So yeah, that's what I use my highlighter to do. It's actually a spot liner, not a highlighter. Now for this part, I'm designing the calligraphy, like the header. I don't always do this. I just do this when I have like a lot of time on my hands or so. But I just think it makes my note look prettier. And I always do this like DIY stickers just to make the note look a little bit more fun. For example, this is population, and this is like a lot of people, you know, this is two people, just like people because it's population. So, yeah. Anyways, this is how the notes ended up turning like. I actually really like it. It's just like my regular school note. So anyways, that's the end of this video. I'm sorry for not posting last week. I will keep up with my schedule. You guys should let me know if you like this video, if you want to see more things like this. Leave your suggestions down in the comments, and if you like this video, then like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. It will help me out so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you want to see next, okay? And I'll see you soon. Bye.